I'm going to demonstrate how to factor a trinomial such as this using what we call the AC method. This trinomial is in the form ax squared plus bx plus c. So AC means we're going to take the leading coefficient here and multiply it by the constant. This is the A and this is the C. So we're going to multiply these together. 24, and pay attention to the sign when you do it. So 24 times negative 5 is negative 120. Okay, since it's negative, we are going to look for numbers. We're going to look for factors of 120 that add up to this middle number. Since it's negative, we want factors with different signs on it. So we're going to look for factors of 120 that have a difference of 58. Okay, so I'm going to write that over here. Difference of 58. And I'm going to look at the factors and look at what their differences are. So the first way to factor 120 is 1 and 120. And that has a difference of 119. So that's not it. We're looking for a difference of 58. So the next way to factor 120 is a 2 and 60. Well, the difference of 2 and 60 is 58, right? So these are the numbers I want. So now I'm going to insert the signs to make it add up to, and the x, to make it add up to negative 58x. So if I want it to be negative, I'm going to have my 60 negative and my 2 positive. And then I'm going to put x's on them. These are going to be used to replace this middle number. Okay, so I'm going to keep this 24x squared the same way it is. I'm going to break this one down into plus 2x minus 60x. Now you can write these in either order because it will work either way. And then you bring down the negative 5. Now I'm going to take this 4-term polynomial and factor by grouping. So when I group the first two, I look for the greatest common factor of those two terms, which would be 2x. So I factor out a 2x. 24x squared divided by 2x is 12x. 2x divided by 2x is positive 1. And I close my parentheses. Now I'll look at these two terms and factor out the greatest common factor, which would be a 5. So I can factor out a positive 5 or a negative 5. But what I want is for this parenthesis to match this one. So since these are positive, I need to factor out a negative 5. So I'm going to factor out a negative 5, and negative 60x divided by negative 5 is positive 12x. Negative 5 divided by negative 5 is positive 1. So my parentheses match. This is guaranteed to work if you can find factors of the AC that add up to that middle term. Okay, so now that the parentheses match, the 12x plus 1 is the common factor. This is considered like two terms here, since it's separated by a minus sign and this part is connected by multiplication, this part is connected by multiplication. Each part has a factor of 12x plus 1. So I can factor out the 12x plus 1, keep it grouped, and then open up a parenthesis, and what's left? 2x minus 5. 2x minus 5, and that's factored into two binomials. This is the same thing as 2x minus 5 times 12x plus 1. You can write it either way. Okay, I will now show you another one, but let's cut for a minute